shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we start our day?
I know from a player's perspective, from a physical perspective, it's tough to get ready for a short week, but it's awfully nice to have that extra weekend. What's your favorite side for Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, probably green bean casserole.
With the Crispies on top?
Yes, absolutely.
What about pie? Go for the sweet potato pie, pecan pie, or some other pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah. My wife made a pumpkin pecan pie. It's pretty freaking good.
Oh, pumpkin pecan. I'm intrigued.
You like the combo?
Does that require whipped cream, or is that a scoop of ice cream?
No, that is whipped cream, but ice cream works too. But whipped cream would be the number one choice that I'd go with.
Now, I was watching the Zoom press conference yesterday, and I think you said you don't like stuffing?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not a stuffing guy. Just never have been for whatever reason. I'm not a cranberry guy.
That I agree
with. Or stuffing.
John is like, if you could see John's face right now when you say you don't like stuffing, it's like somebody kidnapped his kid or something.
Yeah, I mean, like
a man who doesn't like beer? Is that what you're saying?
It kind of feels that way.
Yeah, I got you. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying.
You got the Bears actually playing the game. They're going through some tough times. I assume you're preparing to face Dalton instead of Fields. What kind of problems does Chicago pose for you guys? You played them once already.
Yeah, well, this runner, the run game, and they got after us pretty good last time. And they play with some heavy sets. They're going to commit to it, play action off of it. And the other thing is Dalton, like to have a veteran quarterback on a short week is actually, it may actually benefit them. He's seen a lot of different coverages, seen a lot of different things. He's going to know the game plan, and so, just the fact that he'll be able to go in there and function pretty quickly with them. I think that's the things that they bring. And then, of course, defensively for us, man, I think Quinn off the edge we got to pay attention to that. That guy can turn a game. I mean, you look at what he did last week against Baltimore. He's been doing that for a long time, though. I think he's one of these elite rushers in our league. So I think defensively it starts with him and Roquan, and just having a hat on Roquan in the run game.
All right. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Good luck on Thursday. Get that first win, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, gentlemen. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you. It's Dan Campbell, head coach of the Lions here. Stoney and Jansen, 97.1 The Ticket.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by National Benefit Plans. Fourth quarter pressure forcing another Pistons collapse at Little Caesars Arena. Outscored 33-16 in the final period to fall again 100-92. They led the Heat by 9 going into the final 12 minutes. Luka Garza getting his first start in place of Isaiah Stewart, scoring 7 points with 3 rebounds. Jeremy Grant with a team-high 21. They'll now move on to play Milwaukee tonight. Things trending toward Jared Goff taking back the starting spot at quarterback for the Lions. That's according to head coach Dan Campbell, saying that the veteran is pushing through the pain.
That's part of my concern, is because I know how tough he is, and he tells you he's being truthful, but I know how bad he wants to play, and he's been through a lot, played through a lot, and I appreciate that about him.
The Lions and Bears set to play tomorrow at 12:30 from Ford Field for the traditional Turkey Day game. To college, Western football pounding Northern Illinois on the road 42-21, 4 receiving touchdowns for Sky Moore. And when the Wolverines and Buckeyes play on Saturday, they'll do so as top 5 playoff teams after the latest rankings put Michigan at number 5 and Ohio State up to number 2 in the country. Undefeated Cincinnati Cincinnati finally slipping into the playoff picture at 4, just ahead of U of M. Oakland Hoops winning in Florida again, beating Rice 76-73. Central falls to Bellarmine 76-69 and are now 1-4. And a 1-versus-2 matchup ended with a 20-point blowout. Gonzaga outpacing UCLA 83-63 in Vegas, with Dickie V returning to the mic after his cancer diagnosis. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar from more station at 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
Good morning. Congratulations, you've made it to Wednesday. Which to many people feels like Friday. Because most of the world is off on Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Some of us have to work at some portion of the next 2 days. I'll be at the BetMGM for the Lions tailgate before the big clash against the Chicago Bears. John, you'll be here on Friday.
Yes.
Michigan
Working on
State game.
Saturday.
Yes. I'll be in the stands on Saturday.
It's have you checked the weather yet?
It's not going to be that bad. It's going to be about 35 at kickoff.
Yeah. Close, partly cloudy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a perfect football Saturday for late November.
Oh, wow. Cold and cloudy in Michigan, Ohio State. Who would have guessed?
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's
Actually, it might be better
no
for Michigan.
precipitation.
Might be better for Michigan if there's a lot of precipitation.
Probably. I think that would help.
Slow down those wide receivers.
The trio.
For some reason, they didn't get nominated for the
That was the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. You got 3 guys, and they must have all split the vote and didn't end up getting into the finalist for the Biletnikoff Award,
Right.
which is the best wide receiver in college football.
But one of their teammates from last year's been there.
Yes, that Alabama.
Yeah, well, he transferred to Ohio State so he could get the Biletnikoff Award.
I guess. Yeah. Who knows?
Well, it would only be because Wilson, Olave anyway.
Yeah, Smith and Jigbo came in later in the season. Yes, they found a guy that could go for 15 one day, and he did.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I don't understand a lot of these nominations for some reason.
No, but you got any family coming into town for Thanksgiving?
For Friday, my niece and her boyfriend, who live in Chicago now, they're going to drive in with their dog, who I haven't met yet, Cody.
Oh, meeting Cody. He gets to meet the new Stone dog as well.
My niece and
It's awesome. A little get together.
I know.
Yes.
So, and they are Penn State alums. So originally when this was set up, we were debating, Michigan Ohio State game or Penn State Michigan State, because at one point that was going to be really both.
Yeah.
Now it's not. So
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Decisions made.
Yeah, especially it's actually better that it's earlier, in my opinion.
At noon.
Yeah.
Always better than it's early, but especially on a holiday weekend, right?
Yeah.
Get back to family and clean up everything that's going on. We're going to have monster cleanup in the Jansen house this week.
Oh yeah.
We've got 8 kids in the house. Obviously, my 5, Teddy being the newborn, and then we've got my brother-in-law and his family came into town last night, and they've got 3 boys.
California.
Well, they actually, yes, they are from California, but they live in South Carolina right now.
Oh, okay.
And 3 boys under 5.
Oh,
So I'm gonna terrorize the neighborhood. Trust me.
are they going to the game Saturday? All of them?
No, the boys aren't going. They like I said, they are from Southern California and South Carolina, so they have not yet thickened up their blood enough to sit through a college football game that's going to be 35 degrees.
Heather, you have any family coming in?
No family coming in because they're already here.
Yes.
But I will see some family on Thursday, see some more family on Friday. I'm looking forward to it for sure. Looking forward to the long weekend too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's day off tomorrow.
No Lions to deal with on Sunday. So that's
Yes, it's a long weekend without the Lions.
Yeah.
Or is it
Indeed.
a quick weekend without the Lions?
Yes. But we still have to watch. We still have to pay attention to some of the other teams around here.
We do.
Yeah. Pistons. The old cliche there out there. You got to play basketball. NBA games 48 minutes, not 36.
Yes.
So for the second game in a row, Pistons lose a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, and they lose to the Miami Heat last night, 100-92. The loss is unexpected. It's just the way it happened. It was very uncomfortable to watch, put it that way. Pistons continue to be a team that can't shoot when it counts. They can't defend either. It really matters. And that's what happened in the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero came out for Miami in the fourth quarter and was a hero. 14 points in the fourth quarter. Cade Cunningham in a rough game, shooting-wise, 2 for 10, 1 for 7 for threes. Shooting threes, once again, a Pistons problem, 10 of 38. At one point in the fourth quarter, they were being outscored 27-6 with about, 3 minutes left in the game, something like that.
Yeah.
They ended up being outscored 33-16. They play Milwaukee tonight in Milwaukee. So that's the end, second of a back-to-back. Then they go on this brutal West Coast trip.
Yeah.
Lakers, Clippers, Suns, I think Blazers as well.
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't know when their next game's coming from.
Well,
But you never know. That's why they play the game. Of course, Sunday is going to be
the rematch.
Yes, LeBron versus
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah.
See if he's going to run around the Staples Center. Can we still call it Staples Center? It doesn't change for a while, right?
Till Christmas, of course, because Christmas Day is when there'll be a game on ABC.
Yeah.
So they'll get the biggest bang for that buck, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I don't even know what, I know we announced it when it happened.
Crypto something.
Oh, it's crypto.com.
Crypto.com.
Is it one of those things where they have it's crypto.com courts at the Staples Center?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because that's the new rate. You get double the naming rights.
Yes.
But how soon before they call the place the Crypt?
Christmas Day, I'm guessing.
Yeah. They went into the crypt and died.
At Halloween, Stoney.
Steady. Could be a little steady place to play.
He gets so excited when he gets to make that noise.
I'll tell you what's going to be scary. Ford Field tomorrow.
Oh.
Awesome quarterback play.
Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton's going to be the best of
The four options? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's what, Goff, Boyle, Dalton. Fields isn't an option.
Right.
I assume he's not even going to be dressed.
What I would say about Andy Dalton is I think much like Mitchell Trubisky. Good? No. Has his moments? Yes. And he might have a moment tomorrow.
And I think Dalton is actually, his career, when you look at it, above average.
Serviceable?
Yeah, above average.
Yeah.
They in the playoffs one year, didn't they?
Yeah, in Cincinnati.
Several years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good enough to beat the Lions on Thanksgiving? Absolutely.
Good, but also questionable enough to lose to the Lions on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Jared Goff, if he plays, good enough to beat the Bears on Thanksgiving? Yes. Bad enough to lose to the Bears on Thanksgiving? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. Tim Boyle.
Yes.
Same as above.
Yes. Look at Joe Buck and Wade Akers.
Well, the challenge for them is to make it interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're like Troy Aikman, good athlete, great athlete, up for a challenge, maybe he's actually looking at this as this is an outstanding opportunity. This is going to challenge my creative juices.
He's just pissed off he can't do the Cowboys.
Yeah, probably.
Can we do this Can we do this game remotely, guys? I bet that's what they're asking. Let's just be at home while we're eating dinner.
Yeah. I don't know. One of these years they'll have, because as we know, Nance was the Grand Marshal one year. One of the years it'll have to be Joe Buck. We had Nance on the show. It'll have to be Joe Buck. We got the big halftime note yesterday. There was this rumor going around here in this office, or this station, that Michael Posner was going to be the halftime. But it's not. It's Big Sean.
Yeah, it's Big Sean. Yeah.
And Neo is singing.
Just singing the national anthem. Yeah.
And writing the column afterwards.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yes.
No,
I had no idea he was singing. A
I
singer.
know. What kind of singer is he?
An R&B rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with all his
I
work.
think you would know some
Yes,
of his music if you
probably.
heard it. You
Yes.
might just not know it
Exactly.
right off the top of your head.
Which is a lot of the college football playoffs were revealed last night. Real quick, as everybody assumed, Georgia was 1, There was a rumor that Ohio State
A feeling.
would surpass Alabama, and they did. And since Oregon lost, somebody had to move in there, and that was John's favorite Cincinnati Bearcat Club.
Yeah.
Undefeated. And they haven't played the big schedule, yes, but they're the best team probably in their conference, or one of the two best teams in their conference. They throttled, so that had something to do with them.
The best of the bad, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
And Michigan is fifth,
Yep.
which is probably where they should be.
That's fine. It's fine for right now because
Yes,
it
doesn't make a difference
it
if
doesn't
they
make-
win, if they
it
win.
doesn't irritate me, sure, because I just don't want to see Cincinnati in the top 4, but it doesn't really matter.
So would you rather see Cincinnati or Notre Dame? An undefeated Cincinnati team or a one-loss Notre Dame team that's only lost to Cincinnati?
Right.
And knowing the Notre Dame schedule, while it's not their fault that some of the teams that they scheduled, like USC and Stanford, had horrible years, that's just reality.
At the next light, turn
That's like
left.
they say, even though they're playing really well, that Notre Dame deserves to be in there ahead of Cincinnati.
No, I'd rather see Oklahoma State in there.
Well, that's
I'd rather see the Big 12 champion in there, which is, it looks like it's either going to be Oklahoma State or Baylor. So one of those two, I would much rather see it.
unless Oklahoma wins out.
Yeah, exactly. Like Oklahoma's your chopped liver, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
Oklahoma's got a chance too, as much as they
Turn
do.
left onto
No, I know.
West 14 Mile
We'll get to that in a
Road.
second.
Then turn right onto Inkster Road.
Bedlam.
Bedlam on national team.
Yes,
Well,
it
no,
is.
But I think it's a night game.
It's a 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 kick.
7:30 Bedlam. That's awesome.
This
All
is the
right.
weekend
At the
where we
stop
have
sign,
all of
turn right
the
onto
great
Inkster
named
Road.
games. We've got Old Fashioned Hate. We've got the Apple Cup.
What's old-fashioned game?
Old Fashioned Hate, isn't that Georgia? Isn't that the one that Georgia plays in?
Georgia.
In 4.9
Yeah,
miles,
old-fashioned.
turn left onto West
Never
9
heard of
Mile Road.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh yeah, Georgia Tech I think is Old Fashioned Hate.
Okay.
The Apple Cup is Washington State.
The Egg Bowls, Mississippi
Egg
State.
Bowl, Bedlam, obviously Oklahoma State.
And let's not dismiss the greatest rivalry of all, Kansas State, Texas.
Is the Floyd of Rosedale? Is that going to be it?
No, that is
That was already
Minnesota, Iowa, which is already won by Iowa.
Right, I think this one is the Paul Bunyan's axe.
Axe.
Yeah.
This is what, Wisconsin, Minnesota?
Yes.
Yeah, Paul Bunyan's axe.
Let me tell you something.
Be very careful.
The people of the Big Ten want Minnesota.
Why?
They don't want Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship game with a better chance of upsetting Ohio State and Michigan. Because if that happens, there will be no Big Ten team in the college football.
You got to earn it.
Clean
That-
old.
I understand. I'm talking about the heads of the Big Ten. They want to make sure they're in the playoff. That's all I'm saying.
The heads of the Big Ten. Okay.
Well, it gets Michigan or Ohio State a better win if they win the Big Ten championship. By the way,
So you
Yeah.
can jump Cincinnati.
No, they're going to be in any. They're going to be in anyway. Whoever wins the Big Ten championship from the East is going to be in anyway.
Yes.
So if you're Kevin Warren, you want to make sure that your team, your conference, is represented. And what is a better way to make sure that happens? Wisconsin loses on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're looking for an easy route, sure.
I'm looking for any route,
Yeah.
right? You don't care which route for Michigan or Ohio State, do you? For Michigan?
No, we'll play whoever shows up.
I understand that. Would you rather have?
Now I'm in I want to frustrate Stoney mode.
Would you rather them play Minnesota or play Wisconsin? Because it's always tough to beat.
Well, we've already beat Wisconsin. So.
Yeah, I know.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Wisconsin's playing a hell of a lot better. I'd rather play Minnesota too.
clean old-fashioned hate, by the way, is the Georgia Tech game.
Oh, clean old-fashioned hate. Yeah. I think they changed that one about a year ago because you can't say the Red River Shootout. You've got to say the Red River Showdown, and now instead of good old-fashioned hate, it has to be clean old-fashioned hate. That's dumb.
Whatever. Heather has news next.
I do. I've got a really weird story that involves a bowling ball, a thief, and a car accident.
Wow.
Is Fred Flintstone gone to the dark side?
Walking a bar at the end of that one?
97 London ticket.
You guys, it is the holiday season. It is here, so why not give yourself or maybe give your loved one the gift of hair? Dr. Berkowitz, you've heard me talk about him before over and over of Michigan Hair Restoration. He can make your hair and holiday wish list a reality. Dr. B is truly amazing. You've got to go meet him. He is one of the most recognized experts in the country on hair restoration. He has over 25 years of experience, and he's performed over 2 million grafts. Plus, he only works with a hand-selected, dedicated medical team. And now really is the perfect time to go give yourself that gift of hair. If you've been noticing, a receding hairline, maybe a bald spot forming, this is the perfect time to do it. Dr. B is the surgeon that you can trust to restore not only your hair, but also your confidence. And you guys, he provides the most advanced hair restoration techniques available. And that means he is going to work with you to determine the procedure that will get you the results that you want to see. You got to go check out some of these procedures. If you want, you can take a look. He's got a book. It's called No Hair. That's KNOW Hair. And it's available anytime on MichiganHairRestoration.com. Now, here's the best part, because it is the holiday season, of course. Dr. B is offering 97.1 The Ticket listeners with $1,000 off the retail price. That's huge, $1,000 off. Plus, he's also going to give you 0% financing on your hair restoration procedure. So to take advantage of this limited time offer, go schedule your in-person consultation today.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers. Roads are pretty clear as we head into the holiday weekend. Many construction items will be suspended, although some lane closures will continue, including the road work on 275 both directions between Will Carlton and 5 Mile. Whether you're north, south, east, or west, your Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers are in your neighborhood and ready to put you in the driver's seat of the best-selling family of SUVs in Metro Detroit. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Thanksgiving football. This year, Detroit plays Chicago, and the Play Gun Lake Sportsbook app has an incredible offer. Get Detroit plus 80 points. Yes, Detroit plus 80 points at odds of plus 120. This Thursday, all customers can get a special Thanksgiving boost. Detroit plus 80 points at the enhanced price of plus 120. Max bet of $50. Download the app or go to playgunlake.com. Bet with your head, not over it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or the Michigan Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-270-7117. Must be 21 and in Michigan.
Mercy Health Plus St. Joe's. Find access. A health system spanning 8 hospitals plus 327 healthcare facilities across Michigan, caring for more than a century. Find innovation, expert doctors, state-of-the-art technology, modern facilities, plus unparalleled compassion. From West Michigan to Metro Detroit, for every stage of healthcare across every corner of the communities we serve. As members of Trinity Health, find power in the plus.
The Xfinity Black Friday sales event is happening now on Xfinity Mobile. Now, new and existing customers can get our best wireless deal of the year. Ask how to save up to $1,000 on select phones with trade-ins for a limited time. Plus, get 5G coverage on the most reliable network at no extra cost. With all these savings, you can go all out on gifts for the family, like that new gaming console for the kids, a new phone for your chatty aunt, and noise-canceling headphones so Dad can tune it all out. Don't miss your chance to ask how to save up to $1,000 with our best wireless deal of the year during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. Sale ends December 6th, so mark your calendars and get this deal before it's gone. Don't wait. Act now for our best wireless deal of the year, just in time for the holidays. So go to XfinityMobile.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store for details today. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings requires eligible phone purchase and trade-in. Actual savings vary. Most reliable based on Root Metrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. If you haven't refinanced your mortgage in 2021, you need to call Hall Financial right now to see if you qualify for the no appraisal 8-day close. 866-CALL-HALL, or you can chat with us online at callhallfirst.com.
If you were lied to when buying a timeshare and worn out, you need my help. Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Westlake Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started the timeshare cancellation industry by exposing the ugly truth about timeshare and giving folks the straight facts. I've been fighting the timeshare giants ever since, so no one knows this industry better than me and my team. Today we have 383 employees and have saved our clients an average of $65,000 in lifetime payments. Imagine putting those timeshare dollars back in your pocket. If you were told at a timeshare presentation that this was available today and today only, that timeshare was a great investment, or your maintenance fees will never go up, call my office now. I guarantee if we take you as a client, We will cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-613-5454. 800-613-5454. 800-613-5454.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com.
Churches is adding Applewood smoked Texas cut bacon to our all-white meat chicken sandwich. Yep, these two are best flavors forever. Try our new Texas cut bacon chicken sandwiches today. Churches, bringing that down home flavor. Offer valid at participating location.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Detroit Pistons play the Milwaukee Bucks. Pre-game tonight at 7:35 on 104.3 WOMC.
Pistons lose to the Heat 100-92 last night. Also last night in college basketball, they had number 1 versus number 2 in Gonzaga over UCLA, 83-63.
Turn left onto
The
West
freshman
9 Mile
phenom
Road.
Chet Holmgren. I saw some of the highlights: 15 points, 4 blocks, 6 rebounds, 28 points, 28 minutes. By the way, they should get him 3 turnovers.
At the next light,
For,
turn left.
Thanksgiving dinner. Boy, he needs to put on some weight.
Yeah, there's a few of the basketball freshmen this year across college basketball that could use a few biscuits.
Yeah. All right, the Wings are home tonight against the St. Louis Blues. By the way, we will tell you how you can win tickets to that coming up around 7 o'clock. Heather with news. What's up?
Well, you announced it earlier, but I'm going to announce it again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay, because the more the merrier. Let's keep talking about it. On Tuesday, it was announced that Big Sean will perform the halftime show for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game. Big Sean, as we all know, is a Detroit native. He is a Cass Tech graduate. He also previously performed during the 2015 Thanksgiving Day game. So you've probably already seen him perform. He's going to be joined by Neo as well, who's going to perform the national anthem. So he'll be entertained during the halftime, at least.
You'll be entertained throughout the entire game.
The Lions are looking for their first win, so
it might just be the highlight.
Exactly. That could be it. That could be it for sure. You guys, a devastating explosion rocked a Flint home on Monday night, killing 2 people, including a 4-year-old little girl. Such a sad story. Police say the explosion and fire destroyed 3 homes, damaged about 20 others, and then just sent debris basically falling onto an entire neighborhood. So it did so much damage, and all 17 homes on the block where the explosion happened needed to be evacuated. The cause of the explosion of the fire is still under investigation. Now, along with this little girl, the other victim was a 55-year-old woman who lived in a neighboring house. So it wasn't even someone who lived in the home that originally exploded. The girl's parents were also rushed to the hospital.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
So sad. If you plan on gambling downtown anytime soon, make sure that you're prepared with a mask. Detroit's 3 casinos have reinstated mask mandates amid the surge of COVID cases. So it started at noon on Tuesday and it stays in effect. So anyone, regardless of vaccination status, will be required to wear a mask. If you don't have one, they will be provided there for you. Obviously, you can take your mask off when you're eating and drinking. So just know what's up.
Broadcasting live from the BetMGM Sportsbook tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, yes. Well,
I can
yes.
take off my mask.
Yeah, you definitely. You can't do a whole broadcast in that. Man, it's tough. When I was doing the Tigers in the beginning and they had everyone in masks, it's hard to do, especially when you're animated.
Yes.
Which I am when I speak, and then it's like, okay, the mask is now like hanging right above my lip.
Yes.
It's just ridiculous, and I just want to rip the thing off. But I got to keep it on for purposes,
appearances.
yes, and it's just hard. Another devastating story. An 8-year-old boy is now the 6th person to die after that SUV sped through that Christmas parade in Wisconsin. It's just so sad, and I'm guessing there could be more because, as we talked about yesterday, there's still so many people who are in the hospital in critical condition and serious condition. The suspect, Daryl Brooks, was charged with 5 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, and his 6th charge will now be added. A charge of this, the first-degree intentional homicide, carries a mandatory life prison sentence. His bail was set at $5 million, so he is not going anywhere. As unfortunately last time he only had to pay $1,000 after he